probably not agree with me, but I have to say it. As unpopular as this opinion may be, and many of you might find offense to what I'm gonna say, especially if you're on the side that I'm speaking against. And most of the times these are religious battles, spiritual battles. But today, it's more about the mental mind states that one carries and how often they are consumed by stress. And I'm here to give you an unpopular opinion because a lot of people tell you that drugs are bad for you. And I do agree. Drugs can be bad for you, especially when you're taking synthetic drugs that have been created in a lab and have been manipulated in a specific way to target certain areas of your brain to remove your cognitive function and ability to think, and therefore putting you into dangerous situations. However, I want you to understand that at the same time, on the planet that we live in, natural drugs were created from the leaf plants to the fermentation of fruits, thus giving us alcohol. And what I've seen is that most people who spend their lives sober, day in, day out, carry an extreme amount of stress because it seems as if they have not experienced something that has taken them out of this 3D world that we live in, out of this 3D perception. And that is why I'm here to tell you, as unpopular as this opinion may be, sobriety in its fullest essence and form may actually be a bad thing for you, because you cannot see past the invisible walls and the invisible barriers that are available to those who engage in these things. That's why you see most shamans, they engage in some sort of ritualistic practice that involves them ingesting something naturally made. It was there in the environment. It was just one of the plants that did not kill us as we tested all of these plants throughout the hundreds of thousands of years of our evolution. It was the one plant that allowed them to actually see something past the reality that they were living. And I'm sure at that point, I'm sure till then, till the first man got drunk, till the first man got high, till then, these people probably did not like the planet and the environment that they were in, because this was all that they could see, this was all that they knew. As amazing as it was, when everything is out to get you, even the pretty things, animals are beautiful. You look at a tiger, beautiful creature, a lion, beautiful creature, yet it's still out to get you. You look at the pretty girl, you look at the pretty man that you want, beautiful creature, yet they're still out to get you. And I'm sure up until the point and moment that they first ingested these natural substances, they thought that everything in the environment was out to get them. And them drinking that fermented fruit, getting drunk off of its juice, actually gave them a moment of calm, tranquility, where they could forget about the stresses of their day-to-day lives. Because these people had many tasks to do that today come in automatically. The water comes in automatically into your house. Lights come on automatically into your house. All you have to do is flip a switch. However, at that time, these are all the things that you're thinking about every single day. You have to get water every single day. You have to get food every single day. You have to make sure your environment is good every single day, because one day where things are not taken care of could spoil and mean death for the individual or for that individual's family. So with all this stress anxiety, paranoia, because you know that the world is out to get you. It's not a myth, it's not a dream. The world is actually out to get you. You need to understand this. The world is there to wean out the weak. That is the whole point of this. Is the weak are going to be eaten up, and the strong will carry on and move forward and move forward, and the weak will continue to be weaned out up until we reach a point where human perfection is almost a reality. This will just keep happening. This is the process of evolution. And so these people are not wrong in them thinking that the world is out to get them. The world is definitely out to get you. However, that moment where they ingested that natural intoxicating substance, it was the moment that they realized that not everything is out to get them. Some things are actually out there to put them past where they are thinking. They're actually out there to help them with their creative and imagination process, because it's showing you something that you have never experienced before. And because of that, they live longer and they actually began to enjoy their lives. And that's why I told you it's a very unpopular opinion, but I've explained myself clearly. Because I've noticed a trend amongst people who remain sober, and they seem to capitulate after a certain period or point in time. And the reason that they probably were sober was not because they didn't want to be intoxicated, but it was to get ahead of the others. But when they see that their sobriety has not gotten them ahead of anyone, at that point, at that moment in time, that's when it all becomes evident and clear that I wanted to do this. It's a natural substance. However, I didn't, and now time has passed me by. I have not lived my life. And maybe I have a little bit of regret. I'm here to tell you that sobriety is an enemy. Look for natural substances, natural intoxicants, and learn how to handle them. Learn how to be responsible. And with that, you'll have a more fulfilling life, I promise you. With the intoxicants in your life, where people are telling you should be sober and this and that, and the people who are saying that are people with no discipline and no self-control, my friend. I'm telling you, this will actually improve your life, because you'll be able to, for a moment, take a breather and say fuck all the bullshit.